I picked Medical University of Gdańsk basically because I'm from here. I was born in Gdańsk and I love the city. I think it's one of the most beautiful cities in Poland, but also probably in Europe. I love the Old Town. I like the outdoor places, for instance the academic park. It's located 5 minutes from my home. Every day I walk through this park to work and back home, and it's a great place to walk around, to think about your life, about your goals, projects. My story with International Research Agenda starts over 1 year ago. During my last year of medicine of studies, I applied for the undergraduate student position here, and I got accepted to the computational biology group led by Professor Mieczkowski. And after the internship, it took 6 months, I started a PhD here.
I was very happy to see how quickly he learns the programming skills and different statistical aspects. By now, a few months in his PhD project, he's able to analyze data and provide useful feedback for the other scientists. My role of a mentor is not only to support his project and his analysis, but also to show him different possibilities and ways not only to do science, but also to collaborate and think about his projects and his ideas.
I really appreciate that he has a lot of time for me and I can learn from him because he is a well-known expert in the field of epigenetics and bioinformatics. I was doing a lot of research with medical doctors, but at the end of my studies I wanted also to do basic science research and to work with scientists. So I think I'm the only medical doctor in the lab here, and I'm focused on bioinformatics. I do not do wet lab work, I only analyze data and write a code in R. Here I'm responsible for 3 projects. I analyze the methylation DNA changes influenced by cosmic radiation, and also I was investigating, for instance, how deep the radiation can penetrate the nucleus, how it can damage the DNA, and how later it can affect the start of different diseases. So I took the data from the internet and analyzed them. I added my analysis to the data which was published before. We work with this project with my supervisor, Professor Mieczkowski, and also one of his colleagues in NASA Research Center in the United States. The second project is about the spatial gene expression, and it's the project funded by the National Science Center by the Preludium grant I received this year. And in this project I will be investigating the early steps of metastatic cascade of breast cancer. I want to investigate the different expression patterns in primary tumor and lymph node metastasis. And for instance, if the patient has a metastatic disease, maybe after the surgery we should look at the lymph nodes and target the different mutations in the metastatic setting, not the mutations we had in the primary tumor. And the third one is the topic of my PhD. We want to investigate the combination of immunotherapy with epigenetic drugs in triple-negative breast cancer organoids. Still, the triple-negative breast cancer is the most challenging one. The tumor is very aggressive. We will take the tumor cells from the patient, and in the lab we will culture them into organoids. So these are 3D dimension cancer structures, let's say. And then we can culture them with immune cells and with fibroblasts and make something like a microtumor. And based on this, we can test different drugs, different drug combinations, and see how the tumor react to those drugs. They can be later transferred to the clinical trials and tested on patients so that they can benefit from the treatment. So this is my goal, and in the future I would like to combine those 2 fields, so being a medical oncologist and also a scientist, to provide the best care for patients.
Adrian learns quickly. He's very passionate about learning new things. This makes him a very good PhD candidate and hopefully even better scientist in the future. Last but not least, thanks to his medical background, he has different perspective, which is a huge asset to my team.